Hello, my name is Alex with Signature Sales and Management, 951rents.com, property management for Corona and the Inland Empire. Today we're going to discuss whether you should allow pets into your rental, multifamily, etc. Let's look at the way we look at pets. They are our family members, they are our friends. When we move, we'd like to take them with us just like our children, I think. So let's look at some pros and cons. One of the cons I see, I have three here. One of the first ones I see is the neighbors. This is a minor con, but it still is a con. Disturbing the neighbors. Dogs bark, dogs make noise. Rhinoceros, big, huge problem with neighbors. And the monkey, the crying monkey. Ouch! But let's look at disturbing the neighbors. That is one thing we don't want, complaints from our renters. Another con that we want to look at is leftover pet remnants. I say remnants. That's hair, that's a lot of other things. Some people are allergic to remnants. The next tenants may be allergic to remnants. You may be allergic to pet hair and your plan is to move back into the property. This is going to add some cleaning fees and some other things that are necessary in making sure it is safe and sound for anyone with allergies to move into the property. So it's a good con to consider. The third and most largest con, and I know you're thinking about it, and that's damages. So let's look at damages. It's a huge con and definitely a valid one. What happens if our pet dolphin ruins the pool, or our dog scratches up the doors in the house, a cat chews up the baseboards? I mean, there's a lot of different things that can happen in a house when you have pets, and this is definitely a valid concern for any owner, because obviously what he's looking to do is not have to pay for damages and at the same time increase the value of his property. So those are my three biggest cons. Let's look at the pros. One of the major pros I see is an answer to damages, and that is charging more for rent and or charging an extra pet deposit or double deposit for having a pet. This is valid. And what you can do is by charging an extra monthly fee for having a pet, you can increase the revenue of the property and increase the ability for profitability. So when you have that in mind, it is something to consider and actually answers one of the cons to the damages. Another one is pet owners are more responsible, they say. These people are good-natured, they're willing to take care of their pets, they're willing to take care of your property. Another pro that I see are happy tenants. So pets reduce stress. They're known to reduce stress. They're our friends. We take care of them. When our pets are happy, our tenants are happy, and therefore they're paying the rent and taking care of the place. The owner's happy. So that's another pro. A fourth pro is tenants won't sneak them in. This is something I know almost all of you have experienced as a landlord, and that is saying no pets. We go to an inspection and we look and there's a platypus crawling across the floor, right? And or dogs and cats and other items that we said no to. And when you have this, obviously now you know your tenant's lying to you. It opens up a can of worms, and we have a whole other issues that we have to address. But by allowing pets, our tenants won't sneak them in, and it makes the relationship a good one, right? So here's another big pro that I see, and one that is a very valid one. When we allow pets, we now have longer lasting tenants, which is the key to profitability, my friends, and I see that as a plus. So allowing people to have pets, it is so tough to find a pet-friendly property out there that when we say yes to pets, all of these eyeballs now look at our ad versus someone else's, because it says pet friendly. And therefore we have two good pluses here: a larger pool of tenants that we're going to have, or a larger pool of applicants that are going to be looking at our ad because we are pet friendly. And on the second is, once we have somebody that we've approved, because they've been approved and it's so tough out there to find pet friendly properties, we're going to have longevity with this, and longevity is the key to profitability, right? So longer lasting tenants, bigger pool of applicants, giving us the perfect tenant, the perfect pet, and the perfect people to take care of our property in the long run. So I hope those are the pros and cons. Here's something I want to read to you. It's an article I found on firepod.org. firepaw.org. And what they said is there really isn't too much of a difference between people damages with people with pets and without. People without pets, damages $300 on an average, $323. People with pets on an average, damages were $362. So it's roughly about $40 difference. Not much of a difference. Another thing they said was 85% of landlords permitting pets reported that any damages that happened to the property were more than covered by the security deposit and or the extra rent that they charged for having a pet. There you have it. No harm, no foul. You got a larger pool of tenants. You got a long-lasting tenant, and you got a pet-friendly environment. Everyone happy, landlord happy. Voila! My name is Alex. This is Signature Sales and Management. You can find us at 951.com. I'm sorry, 951rents.com. We hope you have a great day.